if I was a man and I wouldn't hire a woman, I wouldn't do it. And I say it all the time, and I say that, and that is something that women need to consider when they're talking about this stuff. When you are saying that a man complimenting you and saying, I really like your outfit today, is a form of sexism. If you're a man, why hire a woman, right? So you fought all this time to be able to get into the workforce only to say these are going to be the rules. You know, if you say anything, even if you compliment me, if you look at me, anything, I'm going to have a reason to fight you. And by the way, you're going to want to settle and pay me because even just the stain of an accusation is enough to ruin men. So if you're a guy, right, in this society, in this Me Too environment, in this litigation-rich environment of misogyny and sexism and all of these claims, what is the value add? What's the risk? You know, the benefit and the risk. I can't do the analysis and say, I'd just be like, no, I'm just not hiring no one. Give me all the men.
I'm a CEO of a quite profitable IT company. I'm a mother as well. So you would say I went through quite a lot in the IT industry. So I have the experience and authority to talk about this topic. Now, what I want to say is that the whole talk about women in IT is usually a bad thing for us. Because basically what it says is, well, it's okay to have lower income, it's okay to do worse than boys in the IT industry because, well, there's a world conspiracy against you, you know, people hate you, that's why. So that's why I'm against the whole talk. Also, I did some recruiting because I have a company. And also I went to a school that had like 8 girls and 100 boys. So, you know, I'm quite used to being around a lot of boys. The whole thing is, girls are usually quite lazy. They're just not that good programmers. Sorry, but that's true, honestly. They just don't want to get their hands dirty to do the job. And when I tried to do some recruiting, I intentionally wanted to recruit women. And at the end, I failed to do so. Do you want to know why? Because most of those girls were usually just cheating, and they were just not good programmers. At the end, I had to recruit boys. And that's why I think the whole talk about let's recruit more women is bad, because at the end, you're recruiting worse programmers. At the end, your company is going to suffer. You're going to lose some money. I know it's trendy to talk about women in IT, but I think women should just start studying more and getting the job done. And I honestly don't see girls staying up until late at their office and working that often. No, it's usually boys staying there. Why? I don't know. So that's what I want to say. I think the whole lecture should be removed, and I think it's just bullshit.
This is because IT CEOs only choose high-performing, passionate individuals for these roles because of the job's demanding nature. If I were to give a ratio of males to females in this field, it would be 3-to-1.
If you think about it, there's nothing to appreciate a man for.
That's what you think. I'm just saying.
Hey, isn't this easy? Isn't this easy? Woo, just made it home, didn't hit a single curve for the millionth time in a row. Hey, isn't this easy? So what you're telling me is you've had a rough day and you want to be left alone, don't want to talk to anyone, and don't want to hear about my problems. Okay. Hey, isn't this easy? Yeah, it sure was hot outside today, 120 degrees to be exact. But you know what? I didn't about it, and I just cleaned the yard. Hey, isn't this easy? Well, you know, shit happens. It's out of my control, nothing I can do about it. Life goes on, won't let it bother me. Hey, isn't this easy?
After 2 months of talking, I told this guy yesterday that I wasn't ready for a relationship. And he responded, "It's been great. Hope you have a good one." And then he blocked me. No effort, no pressure applied. I am devastated. The girls in the comments of this clip said to this girl that she deserves better, and it's his loss. He did himself a favor, and I would advise any man to do the same thing.
Men are emotionally attracted to other men, but sexually attracted to women. But y'all know I'm gonna show y'all the clip, so roll a clip.
In an uproar because she posted a status that said most men are emotionally attracted to other men, just sexually attracted to women.
And right after I seen this queen's video, this came up on my timeline.
Scotty, cheat on your girl or snitch on the homie?
Now we've all seen this trend going around TikTok, and in every single video, men say that they would rather cheat on their girl than snitch on their homie. They're more worried about the emotional impact that snitching on their homie would have on their friendship than the emotional impact it would have if you cheated on your girl. A lot of y'all are really in love with y'all homies. Y'all just seek physical attraction from women. And I know y'all about to be tight, but I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
You rather cheat on your mans or snitch on the girls?
Cheat on my man. What are you saying?
Because why? What if I was a man then?
I definitely cheat on him.
Personally, I'm not doing it. Like that's kind of messed up.
Like what are you saying?
Hold on. Really?
You
What about you?
Nah, I'm cheating for a reason because you obviously lacked in something.
I cheated on my neurosurgeon husband with his plastic surgeon best friend. He found out, and we separated. He moved to Seattle, and a few months later, I followed him and got a job at the same hospital he worked at, only for him to choose a medical intern over me. What did you expect? Did you think he would overlook you cheating on him with his best friend while you were married just because you followed him to another state? Keep in mind, she said this under this tweet.
Never argue with a woman. Women aren't arguing with you about what you said. They're going back and forth with you based on how they feel about what you said. For example, you could be talking to your girl and you say, I think you need to eat healthier and go to the gym because you're becoming overweight and it's unhealthy. She's going to argue with you, not based on what you said, but based on how she feels about what you said. What you said is true, but she doesn't like how it makes her feel. So this is why it doesn't make sense to argue with a woman.
Would you guys cheat for $100?
No, bro. My girl's priceless. Look at her. I would never cheat on her.
Honestly, maybe.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Maybe.
It's $100.
$100. I make that in an hour, and you're gonna cheat on me for some broke bozo that.
Okay, but $100 in an hour or $100 in like 2 seconds.
We've literally been dating for 2 weeks, and you're gonna just cheat on me for $100. Like you think that I'm not worth $100?
We're dating.
I think he's like a simp.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
End of the road, boys. This is as far as we can get you safely. All right, boom up, please. Up. Crushing my suspension. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? You're the only one here. I know, but it's my imagination. Perfect, that's all we needed. All right, back on the boat. Yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll enjoy this next video. I will see you there.